You can order the outer tie rods used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn your engine off and set the parking brake. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. To be able to replace the inner and outer tie rods on your vehicle, you need to remove the wheels to gain complete access to the steering system. Lift the front of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. We strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Nissan Altima safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. Turn the brake disc inward to make this operation easier. You can now see the outer tie rod. The components to be removed are very often seized up, so don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to make removal easier. With a marker, trace a line between the inner tie rod and the outer tie rod. This will be useful later on during its assembly and disassembly. With a 22mm wrench, loosen the lock nut on the outer tie rod. Hold the inner tie rod with a 21mm wrench to prevent it from turning. The lock nut is there to prevent any rotation of the two parts towards each other, which could have an impact on the wheel alignment of your vehicle. Brush the outer tie rod holding nut and spray it with penetrating oil. Using a socket wrench and a 19mm socket, unscrew the outer tie rod holding nut. If you do not have a ball joint puller, a tool specifically designed for this task, take a hammer and hit the knuckle. The ball joint should come out of the knuckle. Unscrew the outer tie rod and remove it. Use the markings made with the marker to return the lock nut to its original position. Unscrew the outer tie rod and remove it. Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoy this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work. Then, measure the distance between the lock nut and the end of the inner tie rod using a caliper. In any case, a wheel alignment check will have to be carried out by a professional soon after having performed this operation. Remove the lock nut from the inner tie rod. You can order the outer tie rods used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Screw the lock nut back on until the distance measured with the caliper is reached. Using a wire brush, scrub the knuckle. Then apply silicone grease to the flat part that will be in contact with the sleeve of the outer tie rod. Do not grease the inside of the cone. Take the new outer tie rod and unscrew the lock nut supplied with it. Put the outer tie rod back in place until it touches the lock nut. If you want to know which parts and tools we use in this video, just check the description and you'll find everything you need. Put the outer tie rod back in place in the knuckle. Put the washer in place. Put the castellated nut supplied with the new part in place and tighten it using a ratchet and a 17mm socket. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Take the cotter pin and fit it into the castle nut. You can now bend the cotter pin. Finish tightening the lock nut using a 22mm wrench by holding the outer tie rod still with the help of a 21mm wrench to avoid damaging the tie rod. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. During this operation, you will work on the steering system of your vehicle. A professional alignment check should be performed to ensure that your steering system is once again perfectly adjusted and functioning. Put the car back on the ground and block the wheels properly. Operation complete.
Quality parts, priced right, CarParts.com.